Buddy, we are back. It's been a while, but it's just me and Dion, and maybe quite a few might jump in here and there. But what is up, Dion? It's been a minute.
It has been a minute, man. I mean, we even had OTAs, training camp. We got a lot of things we can actually talk about for the foreseeable future. Training camp right around the corner. We got some things to talk about. But it's been cool, man. I've just been trying to continually work and see if I can get a couple of other content creators to, get ahead of training camp. Hard for people to get back to you, man. Cats is just not answering the way that you'd like them to. So I think I'm just put it out there on Twitter. I'll put it out there right now. Any content creator for the NFC West that wants to come and talk to me on our channel, especially Rams House. I like Rams House. Yeah, y'all are cool.
Oh yeah, Rams House TV. Yeah, I'm in some works with them where I'm going to add them to my network, and we were thinking of doing like an NFC West show.
Exactly. But see, for me, I'm thinking of it like this. We're going to compare our rosters top to bottom. Their linebackers versus our linebackers, so on and so forth. But there is going to CarCast in the building. What's going on, sir? How you doing?
Come on, man.
What's going on, guys? How's it going?
Hey, man, it's good, man. But I'm gonna open a new segment. So I have a segment right now called "Get the Fuck Out of Here." We all know they're camp bodies. We know they're not gonna be here. We're all understanding that certain people are winding up gonna be on the outside looking in. But also, there's gonna be a segment called "Shit Talking." So after we've compared our rosters, after we've, figured out who the guys that are going to stay, we're going to open the floor for the banter. Yeah. There will be a little bit of cursing. There will be some fun. But I want it's just to liven up the crowd and to say, hey, everybody talks crap. We don't need to really act on this stuff, but we will talk crap about your team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it gives the other team the opportunity to open up and say, hey, this is what we don't like. Y'all got some word. Y'all got this. Y'all got that. And it gives us the opportunity to come back and say, all right, cool. You ain't got so on and so forth.
Oh, right. You know what I'm thinking of? Like in a segment show, since I'm already in the works with Rams House TV, we're already coming up with some ideas. So I'm thinking me and Dion would be a perfect fit for that segment show.
Yeah, because they're doubles.
Yeah, they're
two people, right?
Yeah, and we can all debate about the division, but we can have some type of segment show called "We Rep That West." Rep that West, and then talk your shit when whoever wins the game. We can have that segment where we talk our shit after the game, or not after the game, but maybe like during the outcome of it. But
and if there's an extra Rams fan that jumps in, hey, look, CarCast right here.
CarCast is right here. I
know CarCast got some built-up aggression toward the NFC West outside of us 49ers. I know he got something in the tank.
Oh, dude, ruthless aggression sports. It's gonna be some real shit, man. That's why I kind of decided to ditch the BGN for certain reasons. Yeah. I didn't want to just be known as a guy that just follows the Eagles and all the bullshit, bro. I'm not with it. But I think if I start bringing my own alliance, bro, bring the people who I can work with and bring in a good show.
Yeah.
I feel like Rams House TV, they got some really good potential, bro. And I feel like if I bring them along.
I like Rams House TV because they're realistic. You know what I'm saying? And they don't overthink it. They don't overshoot it. Rams House, one thing I can say is Rams House TV ain't never been in my chat talking no kind of shit.
Yup, same here.
He's always been like a chill dude. Like those guys are very chill. Like if you talk to them behind the scenes, bro, we would talk a little conversation, bro. They talk. They don't even just talk football. They talk wrestling too. So it's like there's more about that you like about them. But as far as them as Rams fan, it's like we may disagree here and there, but they know what they're talking about. You know what I mean?
But what do you think about that, CarCast?
Dude, I like the channel, man. If you guys do have that, debate, I think that would be awesome. Or even if it's just you and Dion and those guys, because I watch some of their content, man. They keep it real. They talk their shit. They talk their shit, but they can back it up. They got reasoning for it, and they're just realistic Rams fans, and those are the people that are best to collab with when they know their stuff. They talk their shit. When they can talk crap about their team, because there's a lot of things about the Rams that went wrong this offseason. So you just need those realistic NFL Rams fans who can, come on here and just have a organic, transparent argument with, us Niner fans. So.
Yeah, like Rudy's a good dude. Don't get me wrong, but he is kind of a little bit too homerish. I love Rudy.
Rudy is. Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people. I've heard he's actually a really, really cool person.
Really good. Dude.
Yeah, when it comes to them Rams, he too deluded. He like a Cowboys fan.
Twitter, bro, he blows up. He blows me up on Twitter.
He says the Rams are going to win a Super Bowl before the Niners. Man, what kind of take is
that? Your team. Oh my God, I said the same shit. He was in my chat talking trash, and I'm like, Rudy, you guys literally had the worst season of any Rams fan ever. Any franchise has won the Super Bowl ever. You had the worst follow-up season.
Right.
Y'all don't okay, Carcast. Outside of these three names, Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp, and Matthew Stafford, name me another impact player on the Rams team. Please. I'll wait.
Yeah. And you know what, dude?
I'm dead ass. I want to see if he's got anybody else.
He's gonna hype those other players. Oh, Cubby.
No. I'm asking this directly to Carcast. Seriously. Name me another Rams player outside of those three people that I named that is going to make any type of an impact.
I don't got one for you. That ass.
It's hard to tell which one because, if you look at the rest of the roster, you just name those players. Those are like the ones that set the tone. But
people need to stop fucking dick riding this Aaron Donald. Dude, this guy's getting up to his 40s. He's not the same Aaron Donald. Stop calling him the best interior defensive lineman in the NFL. He's not.
Brunskill blocked him like he was nothing.
This is what I will give you. Brunskill made him his bitch every time out, and it always pissed Aaron Donald off. So I know Aaron is happy that he's, he over there. The Brunskill over there in Tennessee. Did y'all see the Titans just about to sign DeAndre Hopkins? Bro, let me explain this to you. As a free agent in the league, there are several things you can do to further your career.
Yep.
You can go to try to win a ring. You can go where the money is. Or you can possibly even go where you feel the consistency is. DeAndre Hopkins still is great. Let me be clear about that. He's still top 5 dead or alive in the league right now. There's not 5 other receivers you could tell me that are better than DeAndre Hopkins. And not fully healthy, not with the proper quarterback.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, Tannehill's not that bad of a quarterback.
I think that might have been the AJ Brown replacement. I'm not sure.
My thing is you're not replacing DeAndre Hopkins with AJ Brown. They're two different receivers. D-Hop is a different kind of guy. He's like a mentorship to Burks. AJ has the speed that D-Hop never had. That's the thing. D-Hop was fast, but he wasn't AJ Brown fast. But AJ and DK are on a whole nother
I just feel like they needed another number one guy.
What Hopkins brings to the table that Tennessee is lacking is because when AJ Brown left, now he can be able to mentor Treylon Burks, who has potential.
He's going into second year. Yeah, he was a good ass rookie.
Yeah, bringing a veteran like Hopkins, that can only get better. So it's like,
but you need to do something other than running the ball with Derrick Henry. Yeah. Yes, we all love Derrick Henry. Yes, we love to see him run. We love to see him posterize people with the nastiest stiff arm in the NFL. But at the end of the day, if you just run happy, somebody's going to eventually stop you. You know why? Know what? I tell you right now, these linebackers and these defensive linemen may not like to tackle Derrick Henry, but it's their job to do so, and ain't nobody shying away from no damn contact. It's the situation of being one-dimensional that's going to put you in a bind. So bringing him in is good. I'm saying DeAndre Hopkins. If I'm D-Hop, I done got all the money I done got out of the league. I done squeezed every dime, every penny out of Houston and the Cardinals. I've done everything that I can do to get paid. What I want now is a ring. Why would I go to Tennessee who has no shot at a ring? You know where I would have went if I was him? I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Buffalo.
I'd have went to the Jets.
Oh, Buffalo. What about Buffalo?
Nope. Nope. You know why? Let me tell you this. Buffalo is always on the cusp. But
Right.
okay, Carcass, when were you born? How old are you?
I am 16 now.
Okay, so Carcass wasn't around to see this, but I'm sure he's aware of the history. Buffalo went to 4 straight Super Bowl, people,
And lost.
lost 4 years in a row and lost. That is a stain on your franchise. I will tell you this. The beauty of it is, if you go to the Jets, you know what you do? You automatically become the number 1 receiver.
Hey,
You can go Alan Lazard, number 2. You
Garrett
can throw
Wilson.
Randall Cobb, old ass. You still got Garrett Wilson. That running back is fully healthy, and he was having
what's his
a
name?
monster.
Oh, Bryce
Brees Hall. Brees Hall.
Brees Hall.
Oh my God, he was having a monstrous year before he got injured. If you think about this, you go there. Alan Lazard is the 2, you the 1. Throw Cobb, old ass, in the slot, and you only use him sparingly. You get yourself a serviceable tight end. Make sure your line is solid. Brees Hall will do what he needs to do. That Jets defense is gonna ball because Salah is there. This is the perfect place for you to go to have a shot. Either that or you pull a KD. What KD did in the league, you pull it in the NFL. Fuck it. I'm not fucking with the Cardinals no more. Take my ass Kansas City. I'm gonna give me a free ring. I'm gonna give me a free ring.
Yeah, prove yourself and get a bag elsewhere. Yeah.
Why not? And what does that do? That opens up the field again because now he has another deep threat.
Yeah.
There are things that you do in your career that tell people what your intentions are. His intention is not to win a ring going to Tennessee. They ain't about to win shit.
Exactly. Yeah, Buffalo, dude. Freaking
Buffalo,
chokers.
you could have went to Buffalo. You could have went to Kansas City. Hell, think about it like this. You could have went to Baltimore.
Oh, dude, Lamar would have more.
Baltimore now got risky. You think about that. OBJ,
Rashad
Baltimore would've
Bateman,
fit there.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Rashad Bateman,
Oh,
and that
man.
stable of running backs they
And
got.
Lamar getting more weapons than he ever had.
Oh my God.
He's never had that many
Would've
weapons in
been-
his career. And he
Bruh,
was running this offense, dude. Lamar just had an okay receiving core, and his best receiver was his tight end. But if you give him that type of weapons, bro,
I'm telling you, that automatically scared. I'm already scared of that Ravens game as it is because we have to deal with a mobile quarterback, and we do not do well with that.
and the running game is dangerous.
He finally has 2 viable fucking receivers that he can actually throw the ball to, and they'll actually catch it.
OBJ.
Like,
Imagine he goes to KC, man. They don't even got the best, but fucking Kelsey, him, Pacheco in the back. Man, Kelsey's in the freaking.
Yeah, stop giving
Freaking stats
KC
for
more
the most
weapons,
receiving
please. Stop
that's what
giving
I'm
KC
saying. Like, there's places that's the thing. I always know what a player's intentions are for their career if they want to win a ring or not. If a ring doesn't define you and you are a Russell Westbrook kind of guy where you don't need one to define your career, fine. Go wherever the money is. But if you truthfully, in your heart of hearts, dig down deep and say, I want a ring,
Go to
you
KC.
go certain places where you know they're winning or at least contending.
I'm going to KC,
Everyone knows
man.
Tennessee is not going to go nowhere.
I'm going to KC if I want to
Disrespect to
ring.
the Titans fans, but you're not going anywhere.
Yep, he had.
Either Baltimore, which is a contending team, which
think
I
he
mean,
could've gone to the
Cincinnati,
Jags.
Cincinnati is like still competitive, but I think Baltimore can be that team sneaking in. But
Yeah, look at what the Jags did.
I said he might go to the Jags.
Oh, you said the Jets?
The Jags,
the
Jaguars.
Jaguars, yeah, they're on the rise. Yeah,
They just
they've been-
extended Evan Ingram. You saw that shit?
But look at what they did.
Yep.
When Peterson came, what happened? Success.
success right
Mhm.
off the bat. It's
So
like
what you do as a head coach, any owner in the league should be smart enough to understand it takes time to build a team. It's not going to happen overnight.
Mhm.
So if you get a guy that can take you to the playoffs in this first, I think that was his first year, right, Doug Peterson?
with
Yeah.
the Jags, yeah, his
Never
first
seen
year.
it.
That's his first year,
And
he
Trevor
took
Lawrence
them
was
to-
having a great year.
and he took them to the playoffs. So you got to think about it. They have a squad. They've done something. And if you get that in your first year, that means on every other year should just be a continual upward swing and progression. There's places he could have went. I just feel bad that he went to Tennessee because it ain't gonna do nothing for him. They're not gonna get him a ring. He's not doing anything there.
He'd be lucky to be in the playoffs at
Who,
best.
Mike Vrabel? Yeah.
Mike Vrabel's a defensive-minded coach. He's kind of like your poor man's version of Jeff Fisher, man.
And if you're smart, what you do is you do exactly what everybody else has done in the league. You get you an understudy from either Kyle Shanahan or Andy fucking Reid. You know why? Because the West Coast offense seems to be pretty unstoppable. Don't believe me? Patrick Mahomes been in the playoffs every fucking year. He got 2 fucking rings. So what's he been running? The West Coast offense.
And it's been successful. Like, you think about, like, you know, Hopkins, if he was very much smart on his business, bro, he could have went to KC, and that would have been – it would have been automatically Super Bowl champions right off the bat.
And that's the thing. It's like, at the end of your career, do you think about it from a terms of I want money or I am going to go get a ring? Because if you've been smart with your money, if you've been able to make sure that you don't screw off your cash, you know, and you don't wind up broke or anything like that, that's how you're able to make those type of decisions where you go elsewhere. I'll give you a perfect example. You weren't around when this happened, Carcast. I don't even think you were born yet because you're just 16. But Karl Malone and Gary Payton joined the Lakers because they wanted a ring. Karl Malone is one of the greatest forwards to ever fucking play basketball.
Yep.
But he never got a fucking ring. Ever.
Never did it in Utah. Never did it in Utah.
Never did it in Utah. GP, one of the greatest, if not the greatest defender of all time. Man, the motherfucking glove. And they didn't call him that for no reason.
No championship in Seattle, but he was
championships in Seattle. He was faithful to the city, but he never won anything there. So what did he do? He went to LA with Karl Malone. They wanted a ring. They fell short. And you know what Karl Malone said? Fuck it, I'm done. Just gonna retire, man. That's it. Gary Payton said, not me. Where you going, Shaq? Miami? I'm going too.
And he went with him and got a ring. Yep.
Shaq delivered. Gary Payton got his ring,
and
he promptly retired. He knew what he was doing. He already understood, and I am an established legend as a defender in the NBA. Period.
And I know my role.
When people talk about some of the greatest defenders, what are they going to say? Whose name is going to be Gary Payton? You already know, and he wasn't playing on that court, but. You can't say GP ain't got no ring though.
I mean, it's a business move when you look at it that way. But
that's how you think about it. And it increases your level of legend.
Yeah, it increases your status in the Hall of Fame.
You could be just a level legend like right here, but when you got one ring, you bump up a little bit, 2, 3.
So you move up like
Aaron Rodgers right now is a very good quarterback. But
he's got one ring.
You know what's going to be said about him all this time? All that talent. He ain't got but one. Don't say much.
So what does that say to him when he goes to the Jets? Can he get another ring? I don't think so, but we'll see.
Oh, Carcast, I want to get your thoughts on this. I was watching this dude. He was saying that, there's lots of people that have conspiracy theories about the NFL and, that everything is rigged and all that stuff. Right. This guy was saying we are in the Super Bowl this year versus none other than the Jets.
Ooh.
Bro.
Now, the Jets ain't been back to the Super Bowl since old Willie Joe Namath.
Right.
What would you think about a Super Bowl where the Jets and the Niners play? I definitely need your thoughts on that.
Oh, man, bro. Jeez.
The Rich Eisen Bowl?
Hey, I mean, that's crazy, right? Robert Saleh leaves the Niners and just another rematch. I mean, dude, if the Jets – dude, the fact that the Jets even make it to the Super Bowl, according to him, that's bold. But, dude, look at the Jets. Look what they did. They've got a good-ass team, Obviously, people, they've known them as the Jets because freaking Mark Sanchez, they've got all these guys, back in the day, the Jets, it was just not a well-known.
Gang Green, Darrelle Revis, all those guys.
Yeah, it's a big market.
I mean, they had Keyshawn. They had some players throughout the year.
They had some players, but
the market, the media was bigger.
What's their brand? Just calling them the Jets. People are not too high on them, but look at them now. Man, that would be crazy. I mean, two Aaron Rodgers and freaking whoever the core. I hope it's Trey Lance. And we destroy Aaron Rodgers every time we beat him in the playoffs. We kick his ass out of there. So
Yeah, I'll tell you.
I'll tell you right now. Whoever that when he made that prediction, I was like, I saw it and I was like, obviously that's a dub for us. And then his score was us winning. And for me, I'm thinking, yeah, it's Aaron Rodgers. He sucks against us in the playoffs. I don't care what he does. Aaron Rodgers. He couldn't beat us in his house on his terms.
He couldn't even beat us
in the fucking snow with
This is your lane.
This is your land, exactly. You can't
we came in there and still wound up getting it. Shout out to Shout out Mr. Who
funded it. Don't fucking blame your special teams. Fucking Aaron Rodgers.
Hey man, at the end of the day, every time he comes up against the first time he came up against us, it was the buzzsaw that is Raheem Mostert. All over their ass.
200 yards. Oh my god.
You know, he broke.
What do you have? OTDs and over 200 yards?
He broke the record, I think, for the most touchdowns in the championship.
I think it was over 220 yards and 4 touchdowns.
It's unfair. And see, like now, one thing that I will say is the main reason that I really need us to win a Super Bowl, and I need us to solidify that quarterback spot.
Well, we silence the doubters and those other fans that think
silence the doubters and the fact that Kirk Cousins is on the market next year.
And hopefully Rudy goes.
I don't need us fucking up any money on Kirk Cousins. He ain't about to. I'm sorry. I don't. He fails when the lights are on. When it's Monday Night Football, when it's Thursday Night Football, when it's anything, he doesn't show up. The man, I think he has one playoff win in his whole football career. Mm-hmm. Can you respect him as a human being? Yes.
He seems like
you come up short when we really need you. You never, ever deliver. And that, to me, is a problem. I always tell people, whenever I say things, this is all from a football standpoint. This has nothing to do with anybody personally. I'm just telling you the truth. It's nice to wear all your teammates' jewelry and all that crap because you don't care. It's not Kirk Cousins. You think, what the fuck? That dude, I think he was in the league for several years. He still drove his soccer mom van. Like, he didn't give a fuck. Kirk Cousins is about getting his paper and making sure he never runs out of it. Am I mad at that? No. Not at all.
He's just a businessman. He's a businessman. I mean, like, you know, since we're talking about this debate, but what's guaranteed in life? What's likely going to guarantee? The Niners beating Rodgers in the playoffs or the big game. That's what's guaranteed. I mean, it don't matter. So if we were, you know, I actually would like the idea to see the Niners and Jets play in the Super Bowl. It would probably be one of the most interesting Super Bowls, and then probably be like the Rich Eisen Bowl because Rich Eisen let's be real.
He loves him some Aaron Rodgers. Let's keep it buck.
But if you look at
Kyle Shanahan too.
Yeah, but if you look at Rich Eisen, he is a Jets fan, but you can tell he's low key kind of a Niners fan. So I would say it is the Rich Eisen Bowl if you think about it.
He gives us a lot of love. So we're gonna throw this in a circle. We'll go back. I'm gonna start with you, CarCast.
Bet.
What are your thoughts? And just keep it a buck. Don't Kyle Shanahan me. If healthy, everybody's healthy, ready to go. Preseason's over. Who should start and why for the 49ers at quarterback?
Trey Lance. I'm sorry, you know. Brock Purdy, people. You know, I'll get to Sam Darnold, you know, I'll give my take on him. But Brock, he played 9 games, including the playoffs, okay? He won all 9 of them, played phenomenally, okay? The thing is, I mean, it's crazy. If you actually watch the Niners and watch the tape of how they played, it wasn't Brock Purdy doing it by himself all the time. He had weapons around him. He had Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey was his first read on almost every play. Did you see the amount of checkdowns they ran? The amount of checkdowns he threw, and Christian McCaffrey took it down the field for 15+ yards, and you know he had blocking up ahead. Like, he has all these guys, Kittle, Debo, and that's the great thing about the Niners. You've got these yak guys. You know, Brock, don't get me wrong. He was running around back there, you know, making plays on his own. Young guy still in the league, and just him picking up the speed. It took him the first game, that Tampa Bay game. I think the first possession, you know, he got smacked on that first play. I think it was the second play for the Niners on the first possession. So he had to get in a groove, you know. He didn't come immediately and play like a rock star, you know. It took him some time to groove in and, you know, get accustomed to the speed of the NFL. But it wasn't all Brock Purdy, you know. He won us games. That's what you want in a quarterback. Last pick, the storyline, you know, it's a Cinderella story. Last pick in the draft, 7th round pick. we got lucky with this guy, man. Kyle Shanahan, he didn't develop this guy, he didn't mature this guy. He came in, and Brock Purdy, he is who he is, he did what he did, and credit goes out to him, man. But this whole Sam Darnold hype, like this stupid shit with Adam Schefter coming out and saying he's got the best spiral the Niners have had in a while at the quarterback position. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. All that bullshit. Dude, what he had, like a 5-game stretch, and he had a good stretch last season with the Panthers and won them some games. So what, man? Like, this man's a proven commodity. He sees ghosts on the field. Like, he played well last year because he had freaking DJ Moore as his number one guy. He's off the team. He had a good running game in Deontay Foreman. Good defense, man. Like, now look at him. He comes to Niners, and like, he could have the best roster in the NFL, and you could debate, and you can argue that the Niners have the best roster, and he could somehow still find a way to choke back there, throw a pick, trip midair, like whatever it is, man. Like, this guy's been in the league for years. I just don't see him like picking up the starting job come week 1. Maybe Kyle Shanahan, his ego gets in the way. He does a Kyle Shanahan move, and puts Brock Purdy after 9 starts, after a 9-game sample size. Doesn't believe in Trey Lance, even though it's not his fucking fault for getting injured. It's Kyle Shanahan, because he is not a quarterback coach, man. He designs all these great plays that look great on paper, but when he actually runs them in an actual game, they don't fucking work out for a reason. Because he's not. Trey Lance is not a freaking Lamar Jackson. You don't do that kind of stuff with him. He's his own quarterback. Use him as a quarterback, Why are you, when Brock Purdy came in, why are you using the Jimmy G offense when Brock Purdy came in? Why are you, using the Trey Lance offense when Brock Purdy came in? When Trey Lance came in, why are you using the Jimmy G? This whole bias thing, man, stop doing this shit, Give Trey Lance, the best situation you could to let him succeed on the Niners, because our Super Bowl window's closing, man, and this guy's still in his early 20s. Don't ruin his career, man. Don't ruin his career.
Yeah, don't run him off the ground. I mean, if you think about it like this way, like, what's a better chance for us to win a Super Bowl? I'm going to be straightforward, and I know there may be a lot of these anti-Trey people, but I'm going to just say this, man. Like, Trey has more of a better upside than any other average quarterback. You look at the skill set. You can't coach that. He's already putting the work throughout the offseason.
Exactly.
I mean, Brock Purdy did a spectacular job, but was he kind of special? No. Like, he was just a guy that did the job. He operated
the
managed
the game. He was a game manager.
He managed the game, and he proved to be a capable starter. But for those fans to overhype him, bro, like, we've been in this shit before. Like, Jimmy G,
Montana and shit.
The Jimmy G 5-game stretch. Remember that shit? How did that work out? But Purdy went further. Oh, I can't hear you.
Next year, you try to be a goddamn running back and fucking try to hit a spin movement towards damn ACL.
So, no, it's fucking insane.
It's just
they need to treat Trey like more of a quarterback, but build the offense kind of like the way they build with Mahomes.
This guy was the number 3 pick in the draft. He threw 1 pick at NDSU. He got redshirted. It wasn't his fault. The whole COVID situation came up, but he's putting in the work in the offseason. And what's better than to work out with 2-time Super Bowl champion Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen? You're working out with tight end George Kittle at tight end. He's working out. He's working his ass off, man, during the offseason.
Good to work with Christensen too.
He's showing his worth on this team. He's showing that he wants to be the starting quarterback. And Kyle Shanahan, like, he needs to get his head out of his ass, man, and do something.
Yeah, if I had to choose between those 2 quarterbacks if they're healthy, but I would have to go with Trey, because Pittsburgh won't have a game plan on Trey because they're probably thinking it's Brock Purdy. Let them guess. Let them think it's Brock Purdy. Let the Pittsburgh Steelers defense think it is Brock Purdy.
Put them on their heels, yeah, man.
And then just put Trey out there. And I bet you it's going to get the Steelers defense off guard a little bit.
Well, yeah. See, here's the thing. The reason I pose that question is because I am of the mindset that if fully healthy, Brock Purdy is the starter. Yeah. And it's not because I want him to be the starter. I'd rather it be Trey Lance, but I know Kyle Shanahan. I've watched him well enough over the years. Now, this is going to be the biggest story of the offseason. Every day, every week, you're going to hear about it. It's going to be consistent. We've got chumps for media people, so they're never going to ask him a straight question. He's always going to dance around it, and they're always going to allow him to dance around it. I have yet, outside of Grant Cohn, and I'll give him his credit, outside of Grant Cohn, all those other fucking media people there are soft. You're soft as fucking Charmin tissue. And the reason being, y'all don't ask hardball questions. And you allow, like, here's the thing. One thing I learned in debate class, because I did do debate class in high school, is don't allow someone to dance around your question. If I asked you a question that requires a simple answer, I don't need a fucking soliloquy of your answer. Answer the question. Mm-hmm. If I ask you what's 2 + 2, it's fucking 4. There is no other answer.
Stop trying to sugarcoat it.
Well, so the way you get to it, I don't need motherfucker is 4. Period. That's it.
4. That's it. Don't even hesitate.
Just say it. You don't need to give me, what happened in the stars and astrology and how it science and math. I don't need all that shit, man. Just give me a fucking answer. Nobody does that to Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan, they ask him a straight question. He gives you a long, drawn-out answer, takes you on a fucking ride that you didn't ask for, and no one ever challenges him.
They don't question his ass because they think he's a fucking genius.
If I go in there and they were like, hey, you got a question? Yes. Kyle, who's your starting quarterback? Well, that's no, Kyle, no, we're not doing that. I know I'm going to get kicked out of here, but I'm going to ask you straight up for an answer. I didn't ask you for you to take me on a ride of what went here and what went there and who did this and who, period, point blank, Kyle. Who is the starter? If all 3 quarterbacks are healthy, who's the guy? And I'm not asking for you to tell me you don't know. I need an answer. If you can't provide me an answer, then you know what you're doing. You're leaving it up to the media to continue to speculate. And what I thought about you is true. You will not say anything until you have to turn in that card on game day as it pertains to who the starter is. If that's the case, just say that. Don't sit up here and give the media reasons to have clicks and reasons to continue to speculate. Yes, you may laugh and revel in the turmoil that ensues by you not naming a starter, but period, point blank, bro, who the fuck is your starter? Stop playing around, man. If you're sold on Brock Purdy, just say you're sold. It's okay.
Yeah, just like, the simplest question for Kyle is, who's your quarterback right now? Like, even if, like, let's say, hey, if Brock is healthy at this point and Trey does so well, who are you going to go with?
I'd rather him say Brock Purdy's a starter than fucking sugarcoating it. Just be honest with your fan base, man.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why we get upset as a fan base, because we get tired of the dancing around.
He's a manipulator.
The I don't know, and we may not even all be here on Sunday. Bro, come on, man. Anybody can say stupid shit like that.
What do you mean you don't know?
That was the funniest shit he said before draft day. I don't know if we're gonna be there. Like, I never heard of that, but that was one of the funniest shit.
Knowing Kyle Shanahan, he's probably gonna be the Brock Purdy lover. They did with Jimmy G. He had 5 games stretch in 2017 in the start.
I've stuck to this, and
we'll get an idea in preseason. I think in preseason we'll get an idea, but I think for the Steelers, let them think it's Brock Purdy.
You don't give the Steelers any type of indication on who they're going to face,
because if they know who it is.
And I can tell you right now, the Steelers most likely are of the mindset that I am. It's Brock Purdy. If he's fully healthy and ready to go, there's no reason he's not going to be the starter. Look what he did. And I'm not saying that Brock Purdy can't be the guy. I'm just telling you that I know Trey Lance has more to offer than what Brock Purdy does. Now, I do have a quick question. My favorite player is Huff right now on our team. I love me some Tyler Fun. That's my guy. Carcass, who is your current favorite player? Who's that dude when you see him on the field, you like, that's my guy?
Fred Warner. No brainer.
Okay. I like that.
Dude, the way he plays, it's phenomenal. This guy, he's not the biggest linebacker. Dre Greenlaw is, in fact, bigger than him. But the fact that Fred Warner wants to put his nose in there and make plays, he wants to get in there. He wants to do the dirty work, man. He doesn't care where he can blitz. He can cover fucking 4-2, more like 4-3, 4-4 guys. This guy's fast for his size, man. He's like 230, man, 230, 235, and he is fast. He can fly. Dude, he looks like a DB back there, man. He used to play safety at BYU, moved to linebacker. And the energy he brings, man, the juice he brings to the huddle before games, man, like, Dude, I fuck with Fred Warner. This guy is phenomenal. Best middle linebacker in the NFL. You ain't getting no one better than him, man. Simple as
All
that.
right. I like that.
Dude, that's a good.
Hey, look, hey, Bebop agreed with you. Said Freddie.
Oh yeah, 54. You can't go wrong. I love the number 54. But if you're telling me my current player, when I look into the team, and I'll say that's my guy, man, I'll tell you this. This is an interesting story. I know I have two different guys, but I'm probably gonna snub them. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I'm probably one of the biggest Juwan Jennings fans, but I cannot put him in that conversation. So I'm gonna be straightforward. I'm gonna say Dre Greenlaw. Because Dre Greenlaw sold me, bro. Like, when you saw him on the Monday Night Football game against Seattle, bro, he had one of his best games. That could have got us to win overtime, but when you saw him make that tackle, he gotten better throughout the years. And he has a knack for turning over the ball. And he's been the most consistent player. And actually, I bought his jersey, like, last year, bro. So I'm a big Dre Greenlaw fan, bro. I just like the way he plays the game. But, like, no disrespect to Fred Warner, but when I see Dre Greenlaw, bro, he busts his ass too. And he played, I think he played some DB at Arkansas, but this guy was one of them dudes, you know?
Dude, this guy has like 4.2 speed. This guy's fast. He'll come at you.
He levels people and he backs it up, bro. He talks his shit too. So that's what I like about it.
I have to say our linebacking core is flat out amazing. And it's funny how we all went defense. We all went defense with our guys. Now, for me, the reason that I like Huff so much is just his versatility. He can be in the box. He can be a safety. His intelligence is extremely high. Like, I love what Huff brings to the table. And, you know, man, just the tongue and pride that man has is a sight to see. I love people who are prideful in who they are and prideful in their heritage. I didn't know Fred Warner was any type of Mexican at all.
I didn't know either.
He started putting that on his helmet, and when they went there, he's like, "Yeah, that's
part of it." The Mexican flag.
I think it's from his mom. I think from his dad. He's from another culture. From somewhere in the Central America.
And my thing is, hey, rep your shit. You know what I would really love though, if we could get other cultures in. The reason being, our league is majority white and black. It's what it is, and Hispanic. You know,
mostly
got a good Latinos, but it's mainly white or black.
Yeah, but
I'd love to see a dude from it that's a native from India or has Indian blood in him, and that's what his shit is. I'd love him to go out there on the fucking field and wreck shot. You know what I'm saying? We got one Asian cat, the kicker from over there in Atlanta. He's a baller. Yeah, he can kick. He can kick now. And I'll tell you right now, if you watch baseball, Shohei Ohtani, woo, hey, that's one of the coldest pitchers I've seen in a long time. That, you know how hard it is to find a pitcher that can hit and pitch?
Not easy.
Those two don't go together.
They
ever. Yeah. It's hard to find a pitcher that can actually go up to bat and you do not have a DH for his ass. Shohei Ohtani has blown that out of the water. So I asked that. So since we all went defense, now we have to have an offense.
But when you saw Dre Greenlaw's little boxing offseason, bro, did you see how intense he was, bro?
Hey, no, did you see?
That's my dude right there. Like,
did you see Debo's?
Oh wow, bro, Debo
right now. His physical appearance. He actually has abs. Like, he actually has a six-pack now. Like, that young man is driven.
And he's pissed about last season.
Ready. He was really pissed about what he did last season, and he's not putting on. Speaking of Debo, let's just segue into that.
Oh, awesome.
we'll just keep going in the same circle.
Yeah, let's go with offense. But
we'll get to that offense in just a second. Let's go to Debo real fast.
Okay.
People, let me say this. We're human beings. Don't expect us to be perfect because we're not. Okay? Whatever you decide to believe, whatever your belief is, whether you're Christian, Catholic, Hindu, whether you believe in Buddha, whatever, okay, Muslim, whatever you want, whatever your belief is, you know your perfection is not achieved because there's someone that you believe in is perfect. Debo's not perfect. He's a human being. He's gonna get bothered. y'all need to lay off. The media needs to lay off of him for handing the phone to his publicist and rolling out. What people need to stop doing is they need to stop acting like these people don't purposely piss you off and antagonize you to get you to say something you're not supposed to be saying. They do it on purpose. The dude from Philly was bothering him. He was poking and prodding. Debo have said a million times, this shit is old. It's over with. Like, let's move forward. I don't care about that. You know why? Because that's the truth.
He's been asked that for the last 6 months.
I need to be able to do what I got to do for the fucking future. And if I'm here and I'm gracing you with my presence, I'm promoting this product, that's fine. But if you ask me a question, I tell you, hey, look, man, this is what it is. All right, whatever, let's move on. And then you go right back to it. What do you think I'm going to do? Because, see, I'm the type of person, if I was that famous and I was in an interview, I would look at that person and I would say, respectfully, I'm going to give you an answer and I'm going to ask that you segue into something else. I do not want to talk about this. This is old. We didn't have a quarterback. We lost the game. It is what it is. I'm not crying over spilled milk. I'm on to the 2023 football season so I can get to the Super Bowl in 2024, win it for my squad, win it for my fans, and keep fucking going.
That was the mindset of what he was going to do anyways.
Yeah, but what do you think about that whole interview situation, CarCast?
Man, I had his name up. I forgot. He worked for CBS. It started with like a G. I forgot his name.
Zach Gilb or something?
Zach Glenn. Yeah, something. I don't even fucking care about that. Why are you bringing the NFC Championship game up again? It's not even by the same guy. Like, stop. Like, and then he brings up the freaking rivalry. We do not have a rivalry with the Eagles. They won. Good for them.
Yeah.
Like, good. They won the game. What do you want me to do about it?
And then the excuses on the turf too. They lost the Super Bowl because of turf.
Fucking Hassan Reddick injured Brock Purdy in the game. You know, it got iced the way it did. Good for the Eagles. They went out to the Super Bowl and fucking got their ass kicked to win another game. I don't want to hear it. And then they bring the championship game. Like, we didn't have a chance after Brock Purdy left. We had 36-year-old Josh Johnson coming. What do you want us to do?
Thank you.
And then he brings up, you know, Debo didn't have a good our offense couldn't get going, man. Like, calm down, bro. We're coming at you guys week 13. I don't want to hear. We just didn't have a chance. Like, you guys didn't. People act like Jalen Hurts and the entire Philly offense fucking threw the ball over us like it was Pee Wee Pop Warner football. Like, they threw the ball over the yard, rushed all over our asses. They didn't do jack shit. They controlled the game. Quarter. They went up 14-0. I think it was in the first quarter. Before even the second quarter, they went up on us. You know, Christian McCaffrey scored a touchdown right before half. We had a chance, and they were up on us. They didn't need to fucking keep scoring, going down the field. They just had to manage the game, milk the clock, and that's what they did. Good for them. We didn't have a quarterback. We had to go to freaking Christian McCaffrey. We went through our third string and our fourth string guy. Like I don't need to fucking hear anymore. If you actually know football, you might have known what happened in the situation that occurred. It's not that easy once you lose your starting guy.
Yeah, and the funny part is these Eagle fans have been building this hate, bro. Like, come on, we're not like the Dallas Cowboys, bro. We're not the fucking Cowboys.
It's not a rivalry. Get the fuck out of here, man.
We're not even there. It has potential, but come on, man. Don't be like those Seattle Seahawks fans. Don't be like those guys. It's like, you know, it's like you hate somebody on the internet you don't even know, right? That's just how it feels. It feels just like that. But the Eagles, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Eagle fans make Raider fans look like Christians. Like, have you ever seen how obnoxious in behavior? Like, if you watch a lot of videos,
Philly fans in general, yes, it has been.
They make Raider fans look like Christians.
Been reported by their own media that Philly fans are super off the chain, like they're crazy.
Yeah, that just speaks volume about how. Dude, their fans are like the most craziest, dangerous fans. They even make Raider fans look like Christians, if I'm being real. Like
this is the thing. So I'll say this because I know Breezy and Moles were at the game. They were at the NFC Championship game. Yeah. Now Moles is in Philly, like he's in PA, so we know that. You know, and Breezy's in Connecticut, so this close. They're real close to each other. You know what I'm saying? And they were there. And the one thing is you know. They stayed throughout the whole game, but, you know, it was just like they even said themselves, like, yo, these cats out here wilding. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? So I honestly just feel like Philly was just being on some bullshit. But give me a sec, y'all. Y'all keep it going. I'll be right there.
Oh yeah, we got some legit fan base down there, but it doesn't compare to the Philadelphia fan base. Like that's the difference between them. But like, yeah, dude, I already said that we lost plain simple. There's no excuses. Yeah, it was unfortunate that Brock Purdy was injured and we didn't have an offense to move. Once you take out the quarterback, that is it. No. There was no excuses, because if you look at it this way, our tight end didn't freaking block. And that was pretty much the cause of a domino effect right there. If our tight end, Tyler Kroft, would have blocked, I think it would have been differently. I don't know if we would have blew out the Eagles. I think we would have at least played a really close game with them if it wasn't for the injury. You know what I mean? But
exactly, bro.
And let's be real. Let's be real. Even if we did win with Brock Purdy, would we? Do you really think we would have beat Kansas City, bro? I don't know if we would.
No.
I don't think we would.
You see the Eagles went out? Dude. Yeah. They ran the same exact play, just on different sides. In some way, somehow, that freaking dude, Jonathan Gannon, couldn't stop them. And it's crazy because now Cardinals signed him as their head coach.
Oh, man. They left him out. Dude, the Eagles left him in Glendale, so he actually stayed and got the job there. That's the fun part.
Oh, wow.
No, did you hear those reports that the Eagles actually, like, they took the entire staff and they all left the plane and he was the one left out?
Oh, they left him there? Damn.
That's what it was. Hey, he got the job, and that's all that matters. But
that's fucked up, but funny at the same time.
Yeah. And then a lot of the, if you look at it this way, there's a lot of those ifs, but it don't make a difference, bro. Even if we made the Super Bowl, I don't know if we would beat Kansas City.
Yeah, already picked Kansas City to win.
They picked us apart. Yeah, they picked us apart before we even played them before. Yeah. And I don't know if Brock Purdy would have done well against their defense. Their defense wasn't too bad. I think their defense was well adjusted. Would they have stopped Brock Purdy? Like, let's say Brock Purdy was still on a roll. Oh, wow. See, even this guy's going deeper. Oh, so if we had Sam Darnold, well, we got him now. But I don't know. I just think that it would have been a different outcome of the game. But I don't know what difference it made. If you don't have a quarterback, then you have no chance in hell, like Vince McMahon said, you have no chance in hell to win. It don't matter. Okay, your running game can be unstoppable, but they're going to figure out how to stop it and make you pass. So, like,
exactly, bro.
Oh, yeah. So, for him, so I guess Bebop's going to the week 1 at Picks and Philly game. So, I guess he's going
nice.
I'm going to go to – hey, you know what? I don't know if you guys know, but I'm going down to L.A. on week 2, man. I'm going
week
down.
Week 2 at home at SoFi. Nice.
Yeah, SoFi. I'm heading down there. For all these Niner fans down LA, they're going to catch up with me. It's only like a 3-hour drive down there, so I should be good. Like, it's going to be.
Oh, you're driving?
No, I got like a party bus down there.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty cool. And I got me the ticket down SoFi. So I'm going down SoFi come September 17th. Hey, Rudy, if you see me down there, let's link it up, man. I don't got nothing against you.
I'm going to the game here. I already got my
ticket. Arizona. You ain't trying to pay those like expensive trip down there. I'm going down to LA, man.
Well, it's not an expensive trip for me. The only thing expensive is the goddamn seats. Oh, because I could go. If I want to go to LA, all I do is just drive down there. I go stay at my mama's house. I don't need a hotel. I'm solid. So and SoFi ain't nothing but 5 minutes away. I got a cousin that lives literally like 2 minutes down the street from it. So I can go there, but I don't think I want to go to that game just because it takes.
The fact that I live 40 minutes away from Lincoln Financial Field still pisses me off.
Oh wow! So wait, so you have to grow up with Eagle fans? I thought you live in the.
Dude,
I thought you live in.
I live in South Jersey, so I'm like.
So that's Eagles country, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm in like an hour from MetLife, and I got these fucking Giants fans. They're not bad, but these fucking Eagles fans, man, like.
Well, there's something else.
Oh no, yeah, they gonna talk all.
Nah, they go too.
Oh no, but so in the South Jersey, I'm guessing somewhere down Camden, right?
Yeah, Camden. Yeah. South Jersey.
Camden is like where mostly a lot of Philadelphia fans stay.
Like near Trenton? Dude, yeah, I live near Jair Brown's hometown, bro. He grew up here.
Trenton. Oh, Trenton. Yeah, that is a Philadelphia Eagles fan.
Also, then so you close by. You're in the area of Mike from NBN and Jason Aponte out there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think they stayed. Yeah, they stayed down Jersey. They stayed down Jersey. Yeah, but I think lives down
they all out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah,
man.
people-
Hey,
right.
that's cool, man. I mean, like it's crazy how we all spread out, but that's one thing about our fan base. We everywhere.
Dude, I'm
Like,
like in the
when I
middle.
came here, I didn't. When I first came to Arizona, I didn't know anything about the chapters. I had no idea about.
Y'all
that.
don't when we move.
But I
somewhere.
was sitting there one day, and I couldn't find the game on TV, and I was like, man, fuck, man. And I'm sitting there in my head, like, man, I wish there were bars I could go to have a Niner stuff. And I was like, the fuck am I doing? Got on the internet. I was like, are we out here like that? Screw this. Right over to Varsity Tavern on Mill Ave, man. It's literally like 2 minutes walking distance from ASU Stadium.
It's
And
not
I'm
even a
going-
nice
Well, that's
stadium
pretty cool,
either.
bro. Because I've been down that city. I've been down what is it, Tempe, Arizona. I've been down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my aunt lives right around Chandler area, so I go there every now and then.
It's
So
not even a nice stadium, bro, over here. The
oh,
Eagles stadium.
I've been down the Cardinal Stadium.
They-
Like the only thing I like about their stadium is the Pat Tillman statue. That's it. I don't really care for the rest of it.
They
Like
took that Philly stadium down, and it's not a good state. I hate it. The way it's just
So,
built.
okay, so
it's like the Oakland Coliseum, bro. I heard it's like that version of the Oakland Coliseum, but a little worse.
when because the Coliseum is it's a dumpster fire. They need to tear.
Yeah,
that
that's what I
motherfucker-
heard about Philadelphia.
They need to tear that bitch down and start all over. It's literally just.
That's why the
old.
Raiders moved to
Keep trying to
Vegas.
They keep trying to get money to renovate it, but it's like it's not worth it. So one thing I can say is right outside of Cardinal Stadium, and this is all within walking distance. They got a whole little spot. It's called Westgate. Westgate is like the uppity part of town. That's your rich motherfuckers and shit like that. They're even building like apartments and shit right around there. I'm like, shit, apartments are gonna be like $5,000-$6,000 a month for a fucking studio. But I say all that to say this: there's a bar right there called McFadden's. That's supposed to be Cardinals bar. It's not. We took over that motherfucking team. We have a chapter called the Desert West chapter. That's their shit. That's theirs.
It shows how loyal our fan base are. It shows how
Like
much
we have I think about 7-8 locations just in Arizona
it's loyal.
where you can go and watch 49er football and hang out with 49er fans, all that. You know what I'm saying? I see people from all walks of life, and I've met up with so many different people, man, and it's crazy. I mean, hell, I would been to the store, man, and I kid you not, doing this content creating, it kind of makes you feel good when somebody notices who you are.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened to me.
Of
I went
course.
into a store one time and somebody looked at me and they were like, I mean, you look really familiar. I'm like, yeah, I have a familiar face. Happens all the time.
I get that too sometimes.
And he looked and he goes, nah. This isn't one of those moments. I'm like, okay, what's up? He's like, are you a Niner fan? I was like, yeah, die hard all day, every day. And then he was like, you do a podcast? I was like, yeah, I do it on YouTube. He was like, that's who the fuck you are. God damn. Hey, come here. He's called over a couple of his homies. Like, hey, this guy was telling you, this motherfucker crazy, but he be saying some real shit. And I'm sitting here like, okay. And then he told me who he was. And he was just a dude that be hanging out in the comments every now and then. And I was like, hey, man, I appreciate y'all, watching the show and everything, man. He said, nah, man, hey, keep doing what you're doing. Motherfuckers be out here crazy. He was like, but, it's nice to meet you, man. It's nice that you just real cool. I was like, oh, man, I ain't got no reason to have no big-ass head over that shit. It ain't like I got like 100 million followers or nothing. I'm just a regular Joe Schmo, man. I ain't even hit 500 yet, so it is what it is.
I do. I get this every now and then too. Like, the weird part about my city in Fresno, like when I just go around, there's a lot. I'm surprised, bro. Like I've seen a lot of them watch my shows, and some of like even half of the people in the comment section every now and then they come from the city of Fresno or either around. And usually when I go to a certain place, like even if I go to a place to like eat out, sometimes there's this one guy who just happened to be a Niners fan and just comes right off the blue, and I'm just wearing my shit regularly, and he says, hey, you look familiar too. And he says, you look familiar. I think I've seen you do something on YouTube, but I forget your name. He says, hey, didn't you just interview a wrestler or didn't you interview this one athlete? And I'm like, which one? And he said, you interviewed that one guy that said he hurt Jerry Rice and he got freaking criticism. And I'm like, oh, you talking about the Mike Rupp interview? He says, yeah. He says, you interviewed that dude. He says, how'd you get that guy? I said, connections. And
yeah, you just got to network with people, man.
Yeah, but then a couple of the people, like, the weird part was there was quite a few people that I used to had some clash with in the past, but the ones who used to hate me a long ass time ago, they start watching my content and respect my grind. Now they're starting to like want to follow me in some ways, bro. They want to be like supportive because they felt bad for what they've treated me over the years. Now they're kind of giving me that respect and actually kind of like letting me do. Yep. Like they're watching a lot of my shit.
Resiliency, man. That's what it is.
I mean, it came a long ways. Like there was this one guy who actually gave me a hard time in the semi-pros. And he followed me straight up on Twitter, and he likes what I do with Josh Harper. So he's kind of like he's a big follower now. He goes on my shit every now and then.
And see, that's the dope thing, you know what I'm saying? Just to be able to have those type of connections and start working with people and whatnot and seeing these things. But really quickly, man, who's the guy that you want to see just shine this year? Like that just stands out head and shoulders above anyone else? I'm going to go to you, CG, and then we'll bring it down to you, CarCast. Who's that guy on our team that you want him to have that breakout year? Doesn't matter who it is either.
Well, in order for us to win the Super Bowl, it has to come down to the quarterback position. And I got to say Trey Lance. It's got to be Trey, bro. This offense has everything. We have weapons. We have the defense. We just need the quarterback to elevate us, and we get that 6th Lombardi. It just takes that quarterback position, and I'm hoping it's Trey Lance. I'm hoping Trey Lance breaks out that ceiling and has that Patrick Mahomes type season to where we hoist that 6th Lombardi trophy, and the Twitter world of these Rams fans go into a hide mode. That would be great.
Okay. I like Bebop. Bebop said Jordan Mason or McKivitz. Yes, we would love McKivitz to go out there and shine. I think McKivitz's weak point is going to be his run protection. But because he's better at pass pro than McGlinchey ever was, and McGlinchey was a damn good run defender. That motherfucker was a great run block. He just wasn't a pass. That one I can give him credit on. But who do you have, CarCast?
Oh man, that's one hell of a question. I'll probably have to go Aaron Banks.
Okay.
Yep. That's Aaron Banks going. Yeah, Aaron Banks going into his what is it?
Third year.
Third year. That's what it was. Third year. I think he played really well that last year when he started. Barely. I don't think he gave up any sacks, but he played phenomenally. I think he could have another big season, especially with our old line and then working next to Trent Williams, the big silverback on the left. So maybe they can get some things going on there, and I think the left side is gonna look great as a whole, man. So I think Aaron Banks, he proved himself, but I want him to do it again. I don't want him to be a 1-year wonder.
I like it.
Yeah, that's possible.
I'm honestly gonna take. I'm gonna roll with Bebop here. Colt McKivitz. I need to see something. Right. You're literally the only person on our offensive line that hasn't been around. Everybody else has been around. Yes, it's only been a year, but they looked good in that time frame. Hoping and praying Kyle doesn't play musical fucking chairs with the goddamn offensive line all season. I really hope that he actually lets Colton McKivitz gel with Spencer Burford right next to him. Like, when you want to play and shuffle around, do that shit with the second and third team. Don't do it with the first team guys. If the first team guys are out there, let them do it. Now, yes, a couple of days off here and there for the vets, guys like Trent Williams or possibly maybe even a Brindle or something. I get it. But if you're true, Kyle, about this competition between Lance and Purdy, then you'll let them go in with the same line. And you're not going to play this shuffle shit in front of Lance, but then you give Brock Purdy some bullshit. You know what I mean? But you give Lance some bullshit. But yeah, man, I that's my guy. I feel like Colton McKivitz has to show me something, and hopefully he does. But what do you think, man? You think we ended there?
We didn't even discuss our favorite offensive players, but I guess we can end it.
Okay. Really quickly for me, I will say this.
All right. So I guess CarCast left, but he left, so
he left, but he had to do some stuff. I'll tell you this. really quickly, I'm going to go with BA. I think Brandon Ayuk is due for a season unlike anything we've seen from a 49ers receiver since Terrell Owens.
Oh, yeah. I can see
What about you, CJ?
As far as breakout player and the one player in our offense that we like, okay. As far as breakout player, bro, it really has to determine our season, how we go by. But if I'm going by production-wise, bro, I know there's a lot of popular breakouts, but I'm going to go on a limb and say we always go through the running back injuries. I don't know why. Yeah. But I got a gut feeling Jordan Mason is going to break into the scene, bro. He's going to break into the scene and break out kind of like Raheem Mostert did in 2019. And that train ain't going to stop. That train ain't going to stop. But McCaffrey, hopefully they find ways to keep McCaffrey fresh. But I think Elijah Mitchell's going to be hurt. That's the problem right there. So.
Yeah, look, man. I'll say this. If he get injured again, it's time to let him go.
Oh, yeah.
I know he averages 6 yards a goddamn carry. I know when he's on the field, it's just insane at the fact that this young man just continually does what he does. I'm sorry. If you get injured again, goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, and I like this. I like this breakout player option too, because on defense, we do need Drake Jackson to be that double-digit sack guy.
Hey, he will be. I'm telling you, as long as they don't bring in a vet, people mark my words. In limited time, what Drake Jackson did was fantastic. In limited time on the field,
10 sacks
if you give that man 3 downs every game and
he's going to show up.
Let him grow. He's going to blossom into a monster. Remember these words. If you don't know who this is, anybody watching, please go look him up. Drake Jackson's comp is Dwight fucking Freeney.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know who Dwight Freeney is? You missed out on a lot of good football.
Yeah, Dwight Freeney was that spin move guy. Oh, David just came late on the show.
Freeney had that bend and twist, man. But I got to get up out of here, man. I got to do myself.
No, but, all right, no problem, Dion. We'll keep it going. I'll keep it going then. You can go, brother.
All right.
Hey, but we're going to get your shit plugged in and we're going to get this.
Yeah, we'll get it tapped in. I got you.
I got you, man. All right, Dion, take it easy, brother. Hey,
David. Man. What's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, David? Today is me and you for this moment. So, So what's on your mind, brother?
Oh, man, just waiting for the season to pop up. Yeah, I got $50 on the first game.
Oh, cool. Hey, I guess our Lakers brother John Jay went in the comment section. I was just playing.
Yeah, John Jay, our Lakers brother. I told him the Lakers gonna win the championship next year.
We'll see. I mean,
hey, we got better.
We got the same players technically. We got
and LeBron switching his number to 23.
Man,
yeah. No, he said he had number 6 for Bill Russell when he passed away.
Oh, because of when he
played. Yeah. I just got back from the hospital. My nephew was he got bit by a spider, so that's why I came late.
Yeah, hopefully everything goes well. I mean, I guess everybody had some stuff going on, and I haven't been doing this stream for quite a while, so it's been like I need to catch up a little bit. Since I didn't get to work on Sunday, usually I had to work Sunday, but since there's no schedule for me, I'm like, okay, maybe I can do a little extra today. So,
right on. Hell yeah.
Pretty soon I'll probably get my schedule flex a little bit. I got to check out some more available schedules, but
go ahead.
I only do like maybe some shows every now and then, but I've only done the Wednesday show because it fits the flexibility, because Josh is like that kind of guy that has that free time. So he has little free time here and there, but I work my shows with these athletes. So I'm going to interview quite a few different athletes. CarCast again.
That's cool. Hell yeah. Are we still doing round check for Monday or?
Nah, I got to get a schedule in. That's the problem. I'm only doing it on a different occasion just in case something pops in, but nothing's going on. So we might as well just bring it back for now until we get the schedule figured out.
Yeah. Oh, wait till training camp pops up and, you know what I mean? See what's going on for training camp.
I'm excited about the tight end groups, if I'm being real with you guys. I mean,
okay. I think I'm thinking about the quarterback.
The quarterback room should be a lot better. As long as Josh Johnson's out there, we good.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess John Jay's asking, how's your wife doing? Is she okay?
My wife's doing all right, man. She's having surgery on Thursday. Thank you for that, man.
Prayers. Hopefully
thank you, man.
Hopefully she gets well. I mean,
this is a third surgery on her back.
Dude, I had to work yesterday. I had to work I had to work the flea market shift over there, and then I had to work a night shift over there at a party or some shit because they had like a little. I had to deal with a couple of fights out there, so I had to separate some shit over there.
Bro, I'm on summer, but I got a ton of shit to do.
All right, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm back.
All right,
that's all right. Hell yeah.
But if you guys like, I mean, we can keep it rolling. But let's talk about the favorite offensive players that I guess since
Dion left. Yep.
Yeah, since Dion left, we can just go with the favorite offensive players. So I guess as far as favorite offensive player, I'm kind of biased in some ways. I like Jauan Jennings, so he would be my offensive guy.
Yep.
I don't know. There's something about him I just like.
Third down, Jauan, man, he's key.
And that dog mentality. But you know what? Probably when it comes to the later years, or probably later, maybe the following season, I'm probably just going to be more of a Braden Willis guy.
Yep.
Oh hell yeah!
Braden's my guy. He played at Oklahoma. That's my guy. But I think he might be more my guy after Jennings. I think Jennings is going to be gone next year. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah. We'll see.
You think so?
Because he's gonna get some top dollars. He's gonna get like maybe not the big dollars, but he's. I
think the team wants him as their third guy.
They're gonna probably use him more, or either have him as a number 2 receiver.
A number 2 or just a number 3 that could step in.
I think I think they're gonna view him too much as a number 3 or number 2.
Yeah, somebody's gonna pay him.
They're gonna use him as a number 2. They're gonna use him like a number 2 receiver, just like how
exactly
in New England.
Yeah.
They're gonna think he's a number 2 guy.
Yeah, but exactly. New England, they got some guys. They re-signed Parker. They got some guys.
Yeah, but if you look at the Patriots, didn't they view Kendrick Bourne more of a number 2?
They're talking about Pittsburgh might pick up Hopkins.
Oh no! Pittsburgh, no. Tennessee just
Corona. He went to the Titans.
He went to the Titans.
He went to the Titans.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
You didn't know until I told you.
It was just. I didn't. I just put the content report. I actually.
Yeah, he went to the freaking Titans at all teams.
It was such big. It was such a big news that I decided to post it on my network channel just for fun.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go to Kansas City. Honest with you,
I would hate to see him to go down KC because that means he's gonna get a ring easily, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That would just be a no-brainer for him. But yeah, I mean, really depends on
to the Titans, huh?
Shit, yeah.
Wow.
It's going to Tennessee.
Actually, I could see Jennings going to be a number 2. Yeah, I could see
that. How much did he sign for?
I think he signed a 1-year deal to prove himself.
Oh, 1-year deal?
I don't know. I got to look at the contract details, actually. Let me check it out.
Yeah.
I think it's more like a 1-year deal because it didn't say nothing about it didn't say multi-year or nothing, so.
Right.
You think the agreement is he agreed to let's see. Stop being specific on the contract that he signed. It says $26 million for Hop, but what is is it 2 years? So it's $26 million, so it has to be like a 2 or 3 year deal.
He probably got like a 2-year contract, a 1-year contract for 1-year contract for sure. And then if he wants to go back.
Oh, so 2 years. So
no, it's a $26 million deal plus incentives.
But it's 2 years, right?
Yeah, it's 2 years. So what is what is that? What is that, like 15? No.
It's $13 million a year for him if he signed it.
I don't think he's gonna stay there 2 years. I think 1 year.
I think he's gonna be cut. I think he's gonna be.
Well, they already signed him. I think he's got to show something. So
no, but I think for 2 years he's gonna be there because I think he would probably be. I think if you look at production wise, he's probably gonna be their leading receiver. So there's no way they're gonna cut him next year. It would be. I mean, you look at Tennessee, like they moved on from AJ Brown, which was their mistake, but they thought Treylon Burks could be that guy. But why not bring in a veteran like Hopkins who can actually
teach him?
Who can teach him how to be good and be consistent. And I think that would be the better veteran to learn from.
And then who do they got in the backfield? King Henry.
That's good. He went to the AFC.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. That's the best.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about him.
Yeah, I don't even think Tennessee's going to make it to the playoffs.
I don't know about them making it to the playoffs.
That's a long shot, no?
Depends who's the quarterback.
They got the tight end that I like, Chigo Okonkwo.
Oh, right on.
Who's their quarterback? Yeah, is it gonna be Malik Willis, Ryan Tannehill?
I think Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, he's getting up there. They got to move on from Tannehill at some point, man.
Yeah,
Gotta give Malik Willis a chance.
that fool sucks though.
That fool saying, yeah.
Oh wow, dude! I just got a little Twitter reaction from a bunch of these two Rams fans. Like Jake, actually, Jake is a good dude, but I think a lot of these Rams are just bro. Like, what is it with Rudy, bro?
Oh,
Rudy
Jake Ellenbogen.
Rudy said the Rams gonna win the Super Bowl next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm laughing about.
The Rams are gonna win the Super Bowl for the Niners. Are you
but you know, I mean, if you get realistic about it, bro. Yeah, you guys won your Super Bowl, but that shit was on a short term, bro. You bought a lot.
Like,
how much talent? You bought most of your talent off the salary cap, and
you guys besides Donald, Cup, and freaking Stafford.
Yeah, exactly.
And you let go. You had to trade Ramsey. You had to do I'm not trying to hate on. I'm not even hating on the Rams, bro.
We're gonna get Byron Young, and he's gonna be the next freaking.
Yeah, they didn't win the championship. They bought a championship. You know what I mean?
Look at all the talent they got, bro.
Yeah, look what they did. They put all their chips in the bag that year in 2020, and now look at them. They're a fucking dumpster fire.
The most wins they probably get is probably maybe 3. That's it.
Dude, CG. They had one good year, and now look at them. They're gonna suck for the next 2 to 3 years.
Nah, 20 years.
We'll see. I mean, Sean McVay could do something, or maybe in 5. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Fucking Rams. I don't got to worry about them. We're sweeping them this year.
Yeah, we're sweeping everybody in the division.
We're sweeping the Arizona Cardinals, the Rams.
Everybody.
I think we're splitting with Seattle, though, on the Thanksgiving game, Week 14.
Nah. We got them.
We'll see. Titans drafted Will. They did, too. Yeah, they got 3 quarterbacks now.
Oh, shoot.
Dude, I thought Will Levis was going to go to the Raiders because now they lost Jarrett Stidham, So I thought he was going to be the backup to Jimmy and actually start in front of Jimmy. But now they're fucking Jimmy. Fuck the Raiders anyways.
Yeah, fuck the Raiders.
Fuck the Rams. Fuck the Seahawks. Fuck the Cowboys.
Yep, fuck the Cowboys too. You know what I mean?
Yo. Hey, I mean, we talked about this. Maybe the Jets and the Niners go to the Super Bowl this year.
I hope so.
Aaron Rodgers versus Trey Lance, or whoever the quarterback is for us. That's crazy.
Aaron Rodgers against Brock Purdy.
Man, Aaron Rodgers is gonna get his ass kicked. I hope.
Oh yeah. Our defense will smash that fool. That's why he could never pass us. He only won that one game, a couple seconds. He got lucky.
The Week 3 game, yeah.
Yeah, he got lucky.
Yeah, in 2020. Yeah, I remember that.
Man, come on, man. That's kind of funny, bro. But I mean, I got a lot of respect for Jake. He's a good dude.
CG making them connections on Twitter. I see.
I don't know. Dude, I mean, I always roll with these guys, bro. I mean, I roll with Jake. He's a good dude. He never gives anybody.
I'm rolling with this guy, Keek on the mic.
You be there in week 2, right?
Cool. Yeah,
I'm having him tomorrow. I'm having him.
I'm probably gonna have Jake on another day, on another show, another time. But he's kind of he knows his shit. So I'm not really.
He's a realistic Rams fan.
He's a realistic Rams fan, but Rudy, bro, wow, Rudy's another guy. He's good.
Who's this dude, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? Is he a Niners fan or fucking
No, he's a Rams fan.
He comes in here and trolls and shit. He doesn't troll, actually. He's not as bad as Rudy.
Yeah. Are you gonna see Rudy over there at the game, CG?
Yeah, well, pretty much. We'll see.
Take Corona on your party bus.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the tickets are mad expensive this year.
That's why I can't afford it. It's fucking expensive.
Yeah. I could go to the Philly game.
One of these years.
I could go to the Philly game Week 13, but I don't want to fucking go to that stadium and get killed. You know what I'm saying?
Just take a little fucking low. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to go to Lincoln Financial Field. That stadium can go rot in hell.
I'll go over there.
Yeah. And I don't want to deal with those Eagles fans bringing up the NFC Championship game, man.
Oh, yeah. They be talking shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Man. How many more days for training camp? 11?
You can't.
A little less than 2 weeks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Doesn't it start on Tuesday? Wait, no, that's when the rookies attend to training camp, I think, July 18th. And then it starts on the 26th. Yeah, 26th.
26?
I'm excited, man. We got some
Oh
guys
yeah, me
like
too, man.
let's
I
go
want to see that.
Niners.
I want to see that new tight end from Alabama.
Oh, Cameron Latu.
Yeah, I want to see how
Was it a third round? Wait.
that was a good pickup.
Yeah, it was a fourth round. No, it was a third. Yeah, it was a third. It was a third. Okay. Yeah, I like him. I like the dude from Oklahoma, Braden Willis.
Oh,
Yeah, I like Brandon Willis better. He's just
We all know that CG loves Drake Brundle, though. Just saying.
oh hell no.
so who do you think is going to start at quarterback week 1? Trey Lance or what?
I hope it's Trey Lance. The Niners don't think the same way, though. Niners don't think the same way.
Niners don't really think the same way, and that's the problem with it. But like, okay, there's some good debates with some of these guys. Okay, see, one thing about Jay Ellenbogen that I respect the most, he does have every valid point about how we feel about as a team. Like Kyle Shanahan does have that ego, and it holds him back. So let me ask you guys this question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really think Shanahan's ego is going to hold this team back going to win a Super Bowl? Like, let's answer that question. Like, you go first, David, and then Carcass, you go.
I think we're going to the Super Bowl this year and win it this time. Because if he goes back to the Super Bowl and he loses, I think his job's like kind of shaking, maybe in the hot seat. So if he doesn't win it this year or the next year, he might be gone.
I mean, I don't know about him being gone. I think his contract is still remaining for another couple of years. So I think the problem is Jed York's not even getting him to earn his contract.
They extended Lynch and Shanahan.
Yeah, they're not going. He's not going anywhere. That's the problem, bro. There's no motive factor towards Shanahan one.
Oh man,
yeah.
Like there's okay, you can say what you want. But that Super Bowl window, it's going to start closing one way or the other. And the best, you got to capitalize it. And sorry, Kyle Shanahan, I'm kind of running patience with you. You know what I mean? Running patience. I'm running very patience, bro. Stop with this cheap conservative shit. Just go all in, bro. Go all in. Win a fucking Super Bowl, and your job is safe for whatever long you
do what the Rams did.
Dude, just go all in. Like, okay. If some reason Drake Jackson doesn't do exactly what expected, bro, just make a phone call for
Yannick. Go for a good free agent.
Get somebody.
Justin Houston, Yannick Ngakoue.
But dude, build this team to win now. Dude, Shanahan, what's gonna hold you back is your ego, bro, and your fucking conservative shit. And the thing about us as Niner fans, bro, we deserve better, and we've been a successful franchise, so we've been through the ups and downs, but everybody's just talking about our last 2 Super Bowl as failures. Yes, it was, but if Kyle could just change more of his fucking attitude and stop. The problem with Kyle Shanahan that kind of pisses off as fans is why is he sticking with a play that doesn't work and he keeps doing it again? Like what is he trying to accomplish? That's what I don't understand sometimes.
We're just one quarterback away from winning that Super Bowl. One quarterback.
I don't know if it's one quarterback away. Maybe it's just Kyle Shanahan's play calling.
Or a fucking head coach from doing that shit too.
You're right about that.
I mean, does Kyle ever think like common sense sometimes, bro? Because I feel like that can be
Like we've been in the NFC Championship in the last 3 years. We lost against the Rams. We lost against the Eagles last year. Like, come on. Like, we need to go over that hump and get that one guy or make better play calls.
Exactly.
When after Brock Purdy went down, they should put Christian McCaffrey at quarterback because he used to be quarterback.
Oh man, it just pisses me off.
That's what I would have done. That's what I would have done if I was the man, the head coach.
It just pisses me off. We have the same mistakes over
and over.
Learn, man. Like it's not. Oh man, it's.
Yeah, I feel the same way, man. I feel the same way. And everybody tell me, "Oh, who won the Super Bowl before you guys? Oh, our Rams won it. Our Rams won it."
Now look at them.
look at you guys didn't win a championship. You guys bought a championship, so you guys could win at your own stadium.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I always tell them that. Like, you guys didn't win a championship. You guys bought a championship.
Well, if you look at what they did, bro, even if it's a short-term success, you got your ring, right? Then you just get the – see, that's what the Niners are doing, bro. Like when I had a lot of these fans on my show or those guys on my podcast, like we just talk sports, bro. Like I get a lot of these guys and they get me these weird conservative answers. Like, bro, like, so you're telling me that you rather have a successful season for decades but not have a Super Bowl win? Yeah. I even got to the point I said, bro, not to sound disrespectful and harsh, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I would rather sacrifice a couple of seasons of being trash at least to where I get a Super Bowl. Like, okay, if we win the Super Bowl, I know the cost of our championship was worth it, but then we go back to mediocrity for a couple of years.
Yep.
Look at the Rams. They're going to that stage, right? They're going to that stage because they paid the price for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at the Denver Broncos. Yeah, they haven't done nothing since, but still, that price was worth it, right? Was that price worth it? Like, think about it. Most Rams fans and Denver Bronco fans would tell you it was worth it.
Yeah.
They would tell you it was worth every damn penny what they did, bro. Even with the cap space, bro, they found some ways to squeeze in that shit. And it might have hurt them financially down the road, but look at the Philadelphia Eagles. They found ways to do it too.
Yeah.
I want the Niners to find some ways to manipulate cap space, man. Find a way to – I don't even care if they cheat on the cap space. I just want a Super Bowl win. That's all I care.
Yeah, me too. That's all I care
find
for.
Find a way to cheat on the cap space.
I want this.
Manipulate the cap
and this. And this.
Dude, take as much players as you can. Yeah, take as much players as you can. Like, take all the freaking players just so you can solidify that ring. Because all you're doing is letting another team take your spot.
Look at Philly. Look what they do with the cap. Look what Kansas City does.
That's what the problem is, bro. You would think Kansas City's broke, right?
Go ahead.
I think if we sign Patrick Mahomes, we'll be having this much Super Bowls already. Eight. Maybe 9. You know what I mean? I know if we have Patrick Mahomes, we'd be having 8 we'd be on top right now.
Yeah.
The most
Mahomes
Super Bowls.
A 2-time Super Bowl MVP, so I mean, we'll see what happens. But
they're talking about Patrick Mahomes. You think he passed Tom Brady and rings?
We passed on Patrick Mahomes. We passed on Brady. We passed on Deshaun Watson. We passed on getting Matthew Stafford. It's the same thing over and over and over again. We don't want to learn.
Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly.
I guess if they were predicting the Super Bowl, I guess Jets game's thinking differently. Oh wow.
Who's that? Is that Kirk Cousins in a number 8 uniform? Nah, I'm messing around.
That's Aaron Rodgers, unfortunately.
Nah, I'm messing around.
Fucking sucky asshole.
Yeah, dude. See, that's the problem, bro. Nobody understands, bro. Like, dude, let me ask you this question, man. Doesn't the cap space seem like a freaking myth?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a freaking myth.
They only give cap space to the shitty teams.
Dude, like the Rams, out of all people, bro, they should have been penalized for what they've done, bro. But they've been able to get away with that shit. You know why?
Yeah.
They have ways to squeeze it.
Oh my god, this dude Jets gang.
They have ways to manipulate the system, bro. Like that's how you master the lead a little bit, is because you know how to hide shit from behind. And I don't know if it was illegal, but you can tell the way the Rams were able to make those type of trades, bro. It was going to cripple the team's cap space when you made moves to get somebody like Marcus Peters, make moves to get somebody like Adama Sue at one point, or to overpay Todd Gurley, pay Jared Goff, and then get Stafford, and then get Jalen Ramsey, and you
then pay Allen Robinson. He's off the team, went to Steelers.
I mean, you can go on with those players, bro, but that shit starts to cut.
They bite your ass after.
Starts to catch up.
Yeah.
Now look at them. They're paying the piper a little bit, so they have to. But you look at it, yeah. Was it worth the success for the short term? Yes.
Would you rather be in the mix every year or win the Super Bowl and suck for the next 20 years?
I would rather win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, come on, bro. We can. A lot of these fans don't get it, bro. It's better to win.
We're spoiled fans. Why do you want to be in the mix every year? You want to go dance?
It's more like It's more like we're losing contenders, if we're being honest, bro. Because what have we done those previous decades?
I would rather go to the Super Bowl and lose for the next, handful of years, 20 years, whatever it is. Just because you're up there doesn't mean You get in the NFL to win the big game. The Super Bowl is the ultimate goal. You don't go to the NFL. You don't get drafted to go to the NFC Championship game every year, do you? I don't want to be in the mix. I want to win the big game. I want to have the other ring.
Hell yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh man,
dude, a lot of our fans are against Trey. It seems like it to me, bro. I don't know where you're getting this fantasy world, but
they saying
we
he's a
have the
bust.
weapons. We have the weapons, but it don't mean nothing, bro.
it's not his fault he got hurt, is it? No.
It's not even the way Kyle runs the offense, bro. It's like really.
Why
hard.
is he using the Jimmy offense with Trey? Why is he running him like Lamar Jackson up the middle?
What was the purpose? Oh, he did it in college. Oh, it's gonna work in college the way he did.
College and NFL are so much more different.
I think they could have found ways to design plays without having any further risk to it. But why run him off the middle? Oh, because Josh Allen did that shit. Josh Allen's different. Josh Allen's
more bigger and wider, I think.
Yeah, he's a little more bigger.
He's really tall. Have you seen him hurdle? Have you seen him hurdle defenders? Trey can't.
Yeah, but if you look at Josh Allen, the way he's built, bro, he's like 240 or something or heavier. So he's a big quarterback. So,
he could be a linebacker.
Definitely. I mean, he runs off the middle. That's gonna work, and he's probably not gonna have that much. He's not
Lamar Jackson and Kyler Murray. They're kind of skinny. They're not the biggest.
Yeah, but the difference.
They're fast.
Yeah, but the difference. Yeah, the difference between those two quarterbacks you just mentioned, Lamar is hard to catch. He's just a speed athlete.
Murray's small and agile,
but you can't get him sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. Trey's not that guy.
Look at my wallet.
Oh,
Trey,
nice.
Yeah, Trey's athletic. I mean, Trey may be athletic as a runner, but he's kind of like he's a solid runner, but not quite.
He's a pass first quarterback.
Yeah, and they only saw him more as a runner in college than they did as a passer. But I think when you start to develop this guy's skill set, this guy can be the next.
He's not a Colin Kaepernick.
He can be better than Colin Kaepernick, because the only thing that kind of had Kaepernick knack coming out of the NFL was he didn't work on his mechanics as much.
Dude, he had strides for days.
And he used to run. He used to run all the time too.
He was tough to stop, but his arm mechanics was the one area he had to improve the most, and But I think Trey has many years of that, and in order for the Niners to achieve that damn Super Bowl, bro, it has to come down to Kyle changing a little bit, bro, because I don't think it's ever gonna, like, you might have to admit it. It might have to be a conclusion. Maybe Kyle just isn't the guy. If you have to come down to that conclusion, like, this is the year that he has to not make no excuses. I'm tired of these fans giving this guy a pass. What have we done without him? Dude, okay, yeah, we've been through shit before, but I would rather have a coach who can put us at that spot and not fuck it up.
He needs to talk to his dad.
I'd rather have McVay.
His dad needs to show him what's up.
But I don't know what kind of advice his dad gives him, but it doesn't seem like it's working. I don't think nothing's working. They're just telling him to keep doing what he's doing, but it's not working. They need to have somebody. The only way Kyle will have a different mindset is if somebody challenges Kyle. I want that one quarterback that challenge Kyle and do what he does. And if he doesn't like it, then guess what, Kyle? You have a great problem to deal with. But if you have your ego put into side, you're just pretty much hurting the team. And if the quarterback feels that he needs to make this play instead of the play that you thought was going to work, then maybe you need to let him call some plays. Because in order for us to be successful, bro, Kyle needs that quarterback to be doing the plays. I want that guy to be the one that steps up to Kyle and says, nah, Kyle, that shit ain't gonna work. No, I'm gonna do this play.
That's why we didn't get Tom Brady.
Yeah, we're not going to get that with any other quarterbacks.
No.
Brady was putting up 35 a game. That's not game. He had weapons around him. Yeah.
Yeah.
McCaffrey was at his disposal every play.
That's not a game manager, but that's only because of the weapons we had, bro.
Don't get me wrong. Purdy did stuff by himself, but you can't give him all the credit, can you?
Dude, like, are we talking about like Tampa Bay's defense? Yeah, Tampa Bay's defense was pretty good. Oh, Dallas! I thought Dallas had the better defense.
Dallas was the first challenge for Purdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seattle's defense was trash, so of course Purdy had his
Wait,
way.
Tampa Bay's defense was trash.
I thought their defense was pretty
They had
solid.
that one play in the first quarter, and then they hit Brock Purdy, and they didn't do shit after.
No, but their defense was at least in the top 5, if I was mistaken.
Oh yeah, because they got Devin White, got all these JPP.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had 28-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy telling Kyle that his plays suck. Wait, did Jimmy say that?
Jimmy does not have the guts to say to Kyle that the play suck. He's like Kyle Shanahan's baby. He's like his son. He's got to listen.
Man, Jimmy's like the one everybody's defending so much on his jockstrap.
It's like people call Kyle Shanahan McVay's daddy. That's what Kyle is to Jimmy. He's his daddy.
But dude, what would happen if we have a quarterback who challenges Kyle? Does Kyle
That's
get
what
upset?
I'm saying. Aaron Rodgers, bro. I don't want Tom Brady. Get like Aaron Rodgers or
That's
Mahomes.
why Tom Brady didn't come, because
You're not
Tom
coming,
Brady-
bro. Neither of them are coming.
Tom Brady's gonna tell Kyle, "No, I run the plays, not you. I run the plays," and Kyle Shanahan won't like that. So that's why Tom Brady didn't come.
Well, the problem is those yes mans ain't gonna work for long, man. Like, see,
Dude.
that's a good debate when you come.
Jimmy's like the golden boy. He's like the golden boy.
Yeah.
He's got to listen to Kyle.
Dude, Kyle just needs to
Let
stop.
me go
being-
grab my charger real quick. I'll be back.
All right, bet.
Yeah, a lot of it plays into his ego, man, so it kind of plays a factor. But, man, I just want to see at some point that a player calls him out and challenges him, and there's no way he can cut him. And even then, it would have to come down to the ownership to make that decision. Like, let's say you have a quarterback. Let's say that quarterback comes in and challenges Kyle and says, man, your play fucking sucks. I'm not going to do that play. It's not working. So why should I do it? Like, if that quarterback can call out on that play and say, Kyle, that shit sucks. Nah. I'm not going to do it. You know what? If they want to be a smart quarterback, here's how they could do it. To avoid Kyle's stupid plays at times, maybe he can try to act like he knew what play he was talking about and then switch it up a little bit. Like, do the audible shit. Switch it up and fucking get the defense off guard on that play.
Especially in away games.
What?
Especially in away games, he's got to do audibles.
Yeah. I would think if you do an audible, you make it sound like you're going to do the play, but then you switch it up.
Like you do a pass play, but you switch it to a run play at the last minute to the right.
And then Kyle can't say shit if the play works, right? Or is he going to say something?
It worked.
Or he'll get upset about it if it didn't work. He says, I told you to run the other play.
You didn't listen to me. Get the fuck out of here.
But then if the other play works, he's going to say, hey, I told you to do this play. Why'd you do that play? What made it work?
That's where his ego stands in front of him.
Yeah.
Man, they're treating Trey worse than Kaepernick got treated.
Yeah, Kaepernick had a worse treatment when it came to standing. Like kneeling or something. But
nearing the pledge of
But look, the thing is, Trey hasn't even had a fair chance.
That's why they're treating him worse. They haven't given him a chance.
Is it his fault that it happened? Is
No.
it his fault? Is it his fault that the offense he played in, it was unfair, bro? They were running him like a freaking running back out there.
Running back, yep.
Why can't they just use the same playbook that they did with Jimmy? That it just never made sense.
Or Brock.
And maybe I'm starting to get what other fans are saying. Like, if we were gonna get a mobile quarterback like that, I guess you could have just got yourself a freaking Justin Fields out of that shit. But even then, Justin Fields wouldn't have never fit anyways. It would just be a wasted pick. But I think Trey's like upside, yeah. John Jay's got them good jokes, man. He got them good jokes. He got them good jokes, man. He loves to make jokes like Jim Cornette. You're messing with Butters. Damn, Butters' team.
What are you guys looking at? What's up?
I
didn't do anything.
You're a Chicago Bears fan now, huh?
No, he's got Keek on the mic coming up tomorrow.
Dude, tune in, man. That's a good show.
Oh, he's a good dude. The only thing that's different about, like, he's not like some of the other Bears that get delusional. He's kind of realistic.
Cough, Michael. Nah, I'm messing.
No, the kid on the mic, he's like not too far off from my area, so he's a cool dude. Yeah.
Oh, it's Tommy Huxley. What's
Tommy? Man, we're going on for a long ass stream, and you guys are really good, bro. Because Dion was there for an hour, and then I guess everything's.
Dude, I'm excited for the round check, man.
We're trying to get it back on track, but things are just slowing right now.
Yeah.
My card, bro. I got me a nice card and all that shit, but I'm good.
What card? You're losing your 49ers fan card now?
No. John Jay said it's a joke.
He says he's a secret.
I lost my card because I'm a spotlight. I guess I don't know. You know why I changed the name? Because my guesses seem to be the spotlight, not me.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And plus, it's all about when I look at the people I bring on my show, they don't look like regular guests when you bring them in, right? They're more like spotlight people that you see on TV sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, John Jay's throwing shots at Butters' quarterback. But Butters has been hyping on Justin Fields. I've seen his Justin Fields videos, man. I'm like, man.
Yeah, Michael thinks Chicago's gonna make the playoffs and face us.
I mean, his prediction seems interesting. Okay, yeah, he picked the Niners to be the number 1 seed, but I don't really agree with the Bears winning that division. I say Detroit wins it.
Yeah, me too.
I think this may sound crazy, but I think we might see an NFC Championship game with Detroit Lions and Niners.
That'd be crazy.
It has that vengeance. When you think of the revenge tour, if you go back into history, the Lions never won a championship since 1957. You know who they won the championship against? Against the 49ers in a NFL championship, which was that was their final championship they've ever won.
Damn.
Look up the history.
Yeah.
No, that was the last time the Lions ever won a championship, and they've been cursed ever since.
That's crazy.
Just like the Bills.
And Goff can't get over the hump against us.
Yeah, that's the thing. But here's the funny part, bro. We get our vengeance for what is it, like over 60-some years. We get them.
That's crazy.
What if it's the Niners and the Bills in the Super Bowl and they get their ass kicked for their 5th Super Bowl?
Oh, dude. Jonah is like one of the realest Bears when it comes down to it. And I actually put him on he's going to try doing his network with me. So we're going to start getting him in
Twitter.
Yeah, no, I don't know if he I have him on Facebook, but I don't know if he has like any other social media platform, but Jonah is a really cool dude. Like, I talk to him like outside of social media, we'll talk sometimes. And he tells me that whenever he has the free time, he'll probably definitely pop in for the network because he wants to like build a content sometimes. But that guy's pretty busy, so he does a lot of other stuff. But here's the thing about some of these other Bears fans. I mean, I like Keek on the mic. He's not delusional like some of the guys, but I think he's more one of those optimistic Bears fans. There's a difference. Optimistic is more he's excited about what they got going forward. Then you got guys like KO, which I like KO. He's cool as hell, but you can tell he's a little homer, but
so they're all homers.
He's homer, but he's kind of excited about the Bears. I'm not
as he should. The Bears made some big.
But then Butters is like the one that just overhypes the Bears like too far, bro. He overhypes.
And then there's Butters, the odd man out.
Yeah, but then you got the other guy I can't stand. Also, that guy is the most delusional, homophobic Bears fan I've ever seen. Straight up, bro.
Homophobic.
No. That dude is homophobic. Like when you see his trash talk, bro, that's all he does. I've had trash talk battles. No, I had trash talk battle with this fool a long ass time ago, and I even told Jonah and those other Bears fans that, dude, trust me, you don't want to see me and this guy go in the same room, like in the chats. It's not gonna be pretty because we don't like each other.
Yeah.
We were at each other, bro. We were at each other, and John Jay was right in the middle with me and KO that one time. We were like going at each other, talking shit, bro, because we hated each other.
Damn, that's crazy.
No, I don't like him, bro. I don't like his fucking shit. Like he doesn't dude, his trash talk is kid shit. Like he can't. Yeah, it's kid shit, bro. I've even tried to I even said, what are you the legend for the TTC, bro? You're just known as a homophobic Bears fan. That's all, bro. Everybody looks at you as a homophobic because that's all you talk about. You talk about this shit, bro. That's not fucking trash talk. I hate to say it. You don't elevate. And some of the people started to agree with me the way he is, bro. And even quite a few people have called him out on that shit and say, bro, that's all you got is that comeback. You don't got shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're a trash talker, at least you can say, hey, your quarterback's garbage, he's injury prone, but if you keep saying the queer stuff and all the other stuff, bro, that's not trash talking level.
You gotta back your shit up.
You gotta change it up a bit too.
Yeah.
And the thing is, bro, I've always put some people in their place, and they always get upset about it. But realistically, bro, if you were a trash talker, you had to at least trash talk a certain way. Don't trash talk don't trash talk the same level, bro. That's
Yeah. I don't know how to trash talk that much, but I know how to scrap. You know what I mean?
That's the thing about him. He called me a Patriot fan because of all the fucking, I guess, the controversial troll job, but it never happened, bro. I never did shit. So
Yeah.
that's how you knew I never liked the guy.
Yeah. Scrap means fighting.
That's why I don't bring people like him on my channel, because that's all he brings is he brings negativity shit. And and no disrespect to my boy Croc. I like Croc. He's cool as hell. But I think when he brought him over on his channel, I think he knows what he's doing, bro. He's a businessman. So everybody likes to hear different opinions. But to be real with you, if I'm trying to build my content, bro, I would not want to bring him on my content for shit, bro. Like, what does he bring to the table? I'll be real. He doesn't bring nothing. It's like having Don Burr that's just a little too delusional. Far delusional. That's like Don Burr with delusional millions of times.
Don Burr 2.0.
No, at least Don Burr can give you some football conversations.
This guy doesn't even talk about football, you're saying?
Nah, like when it comes down to football, he doesn't know shit about what he's talking about. He's just hyping. He just believes the hype on Justin Fields. That's all you see. Like when you saw him on
Justin Fields good, but all he does is run.
He's not quite a passer like everybody says, but
But
then you're gonna see opinions from Michael and say, Fields is getting better. Don't hate on him. You're gonna regret that. I'm like, regret what? He's a running quarterback.
That fool want to bet me $200 that 49ers won't make to the Super Bowl.
Is that his bet?
Nah, I didn't bet him. Hell no.
No, I mean, we could choke in the gym. I'm messing around.
Dude, here's the thing. Here's what's guaranteed for us since we have that ceiling with the team, bro. Our ceiling is going to the conference championship, so that's not. And the Super Bowl will probably not be as easy to get to the road, bro. So the way I see it is, if the Philadelphia Eagles remain the same, I can see a rematch with them, or we might see that new up and coming team, which could be Detroit or the New Orleans Saints. And here's why I'm saying. Here's why I'm saying New Orleans.
Not Seattle.
Saints. Yeah, Seattle too, but here's why I'm saying New Orleans Saints. Because they have a great defense, and all they needed was a quarterback. And Raider fans made it. They kind of say shit like Carr wasn't even the greatest, bro. Like, how are you supposed to be successful when your defense is below the NFL rankings, bro? You have the worst freaking run defense. Your secondary is like not even far off from Seattle's secondary. You guys have one of the worst franchise for the last 30 damn years. And your owner is a freaking moron. How else is freaking Derek Carr supposed to be successful? How else is Derek Carr supposed to be great, bro? He put his heart for an organization that didn't give a shit about him.
Yep.
Now he's going to a team like New Orleans who would appreciate him more.
Apparently he left.
I think they're going to win the division too. The Saints.
He left Las Vegas because the Raiders made his mother or his wife cry.
He was not that good. He was not that good with the Raiders. You know what I mean?
No, but to be real with you, Carr didn't have a great defense around him.
And he didn't have good coaches. They went through like 4 coaches.
It was an up and down team, bro. They only went to the playoffs 2 times.
John Gruden, Rich Versailles.
Like how is Derek Carr supposed to succeed
Josh
when you have like so
Get
many
that bumfuck out of here, man.
when you have so many coaching changes and you have so many and your defense was never in the top 10.
Nope. They didn't have no defense and no offense.
That's the problem right there. And let's be real. Jimmy Garoppolo's with the Raiders, right? So if he clears healthy, bro, is that defense going to bail him out? Hell no, bro.
No.
Their defense is booty, bro.
All I got to say is R.I.P. Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams is your go-to weapon. You got your tight ends.
PG, like Jimmy's going to get the ball to his ass. Nope.
Yeah, more than likely.
He wants to leave Raiders.
Probably.
He wants out.
He wants to have that ranch over there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying,
CG just got his roast, bro.
No, straight up, dude. Like the only thing Jimmy cares about in Vegas is the freaking ranch. That's all he gives a shit.
Oh my God, you got
and,
LeBron
and,
James.
and money and money.
Oh,
That's all he
dude.
cares.
Dude. You know what? You know what's crazy about it? Like, dude,
That's crazy.
I think these two sleeper teams that I'm bringing up.
Yep.
I think Detroit or New Orleans are going to be the team that makes a difference because New Orleans, all they needed was a quarterback.
I would put Seattle there too.
No, like all New Orleans needed was a quarterback, bro. Like you think about it, like ever since Drew Brees retired, right? Have the Saints ever been contending in the playoffs?
No.
Not even, bro. They were kind of close, but not. But if they had a quarterback, you would think they would be good enough to get to the playoffs, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly.
Derek Carr is at least a very capable starter.
He's like a top 15 quarterback.
And that's good. That's good enough for the Saints to get to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay's pretty much at that breaking point. They're going to experiment.
Nah,
with
they're
Baker.
done for. Kyle Trask and Big Baker Mayfield. Fuck no.
Baker
Saints
Mayfield.
gonna win that division. Saints gonna win that division.
Carolina, it's probably going to depend on how the quarterback and the coach work together.
Other people are picking the Falcons to win it.
Falcons, I think
Falcons can make a rise. Don't count them out.
Oh no, they got the talent to build around slowly, but I think you have to look at the quarterback position. Can Desmond Ridder be the answer, or they could actually be in the position for next year's draft to get a quarterback? So
Yeah,
it's kind of like a win-win. So you look at it.
To the Eagles.
Yeah, Philadelphia just feels like they got a lot of their talent, but I heard Jalen Carter I heard he's facing charges. I don't know if there's what's going on.
Oh
wow.
Already?
No, I've heard that he's getting sued or some shit.
Oh,
What's
shoot.
the streets, you bum? What?
No, did you see the news? No, did you see the news about Jalen Carter? I think he's already facing some charges.
No.
I didn't see that.
No, there's something about Jalen Carter. I'll look it up. I don't know what's going on, but if
This kid
that's
Sean
true,
J
bro,
in the comments.
if that's true, that could be bad for the Eagles because he would be the guy that would be on their rotation and step in for them.
Yeah.
It says Jalen Carter sued after a fatal car crash, which it happened before the draft. So I guess he's getting sued for the charges.
Oh, wow.
And I guess in a way, for other people getting upset about the Raiders passing on Jalen Carter, bro, they should be relieved they didn't get that guy. Because it could have been worse to get him right now.
Corona, you betting with Michael $200 right now?
No, I didn't bet him.
No. But look at it this way, bro. So Jalen Carter, if he is facing charges, bro, I don't know how Roger Goodell's going to handle the punishment. You think he's going to miss the season or go face
All I know is that Philly's
He probably suspended for 8 games, maybe 9.
Shit. They're going to have to see what Jordan Davis could do because that's a big Georgia Bulldog motherfucker, bro. Like that dude is 6'6".
Oh wow,
340 pounds.
Damn.
Runs a sub 4.8, bro.
Who's the guy they drafted last year? What's his name?
No, that dude Jordan Davis is a big, massive.
He's bigger than Armstead.
Oh, dude, he's bigger than
You think he's bigger than Bosa too?
No, but he's a 6'6" D tackle to 340 pounds, but that guy moves quick.
He's 340.
340. Like look him up, Jordan Davis. That dude
Is Bosa getting paid this year or next year?
I think he's getting paid before training camp.
Ayuk and him are under contract. Ayuk, they got to get paid this year, right?
Ayuk is going to probably get it towards
end of next year.
He'll probably get it next year because he got the 5th-year option, so that gives Niners a little bit.
Oh, he got the 5th-year option?
I think, yeah, they did. They picked it up, so that means that gives them time to work a contract, bro. So why deal with the contract? Bosa. Yeah, why deal with the contract if you can get Bosa done?
They didn't pick up Bosa. So they got to pay him. He's under contract.
No, actually, he is on a 5th-year option.
Yeah, they need to pay him.
They picked it up last year.
I think he's going to be the highest paid defense end.
Dude, they already gave him his 5th-year option. They're just going to work on a deal.
Yeah, he's going to pass Aaron Donald. Watch.
He's probably going to get at least a contract, maybe that's bargained for us right now, but it's probably going to be a lot of money. But I think the incentive contract would probably be like. I'm hoping because Bosa said he don't really give a shit about the money like that. I hope he is true to his word. Maybe he takes the team friendly contract, but I don't think he will. I think he'll take something close to $30 million, but I'm hoping a little less, but we'll see. I heard that the market value for him could be $33.5 million.
Oh hell yeah!
That's a lot, bro, for just a non-quarterback position.
But he's worth it though.
Yeah, without him, our defense ain't shit. I'll be real.
Nope, exactly.
He makes the difference. Unfortunately, you have like okay, you look at Armstead. He's not a well-established D tackle, but when he has guys like Bosa and some guys around him, he looks decent.
I say Hargrave will get like 11 to 12 sacks.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like been living under a rock.
Dude. So what do you guys think of Hargrave's impact? You think our defense is going to be a lot better than it's ever been, bro? I think with Hargrave, it does make our D line pretty damn legit good.
I think we better now with him.
Oh man, what is he talking about with CarCast? Come on, with Epic Phil, you didn't know CarCast. You've been living under. What is he talking about? Living under a rock? Oh my god, bro! Tommy's going at the CarCast. I don't know why.
Because I forgot. They picked up Nick Bosa's 5th-year option, so he's.
Oh yeah, they did.
I forgot about. I know Tommy's just messing around. I like Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy's such a funny guy, but I mean, dude, I thought you knew about it because they exercised the 5th-year option, and then they exercised Brandon Ayuk's contract too.
Yeah,
dude, this is how the Niners operate.
I forgot about that. My bad.
This is how the Niners do operate in contracts with these players. If they do so well, they will give them a 5th-year option. But here's how this works for them. If the contract's going to be done during training camp or before training camp, more than likely a deal is going to get done. Let's see. Under the situation with Mike McGlinchey, bro, there was just no contract in place because he came off of an injury, and it was kind of like an unfortunate situation. So I think they didn't want to take that chance of giving him another contract.
Yeah.
So there was a difference there, but he did get a 5th-year option out of it. But it didn't really mean nothing. They didn't work no contract with McGlinchey. Yeah. Yeah,
hey, wait till he faces the Kansas City Chiefs. Fucking run over him.
Yeah, Tommy's cool. I know you're messing around.
Yeah, Tommy's such an entertaining guy. If you wanted a heel guy, he would be a good heel. He would be like the MJF of the Niners podcast, man. He'd be talking some massive crap.
But it's out of love.
Yeah. Out of love, but man, we've been going on for almost 2 hours, man. I know you guys are probably like saying, damn, we've been going on pretty good, but it's been a long minute, man. We haven't even I haven't done the show for a few weeks or so, bro. So it's kind of like we make up some lost time, but here's what's gonna happen. So I predict that we are gonna get a contract done with Bosa. It's probably going to be one of the most friendly. It's probably going to be a team-friendly contract, but it's probably going to be where he is considered the highest-paid defender.
I think so.
Here's how contracts work. They may backload some contracts to where he'll get his big dollars, but it won't hurt our cap space. So he might – so, that contract extends to another – the following season. So he will get his big payday, but it really depends on the language contract he gets. Some fans don't understand the contract difference. It may say averagely the contract, but not really. But let's say you sign a contract that's 5 years, $132 million, right? And you count so if you do that times table, right? If you do the times table of the contract, let's say $132 million, and you times that, and you divide by I guess 5 or something, so that's like $26.4 million, but you're technically not going to get that. You have to sign an agreement to where, let's say his performance, right? So performance contract or the incentive contract could include his guaranteed contract would probably be somewhere close to the 80 million or 70 million range. But the upload contract, whatever, let's say he would just take something reasonable in the beginning, and then his contract starts to upload more into going from 40 million or something like that. And it takes care of the cap space, maybe go close to 40 million for that first or that second or third year, he may get 40 million. Maybe that would be something to upload on, but I don't know.
Oh my God, this dude, John Jay. Name me who's the Raiders fan, Rams, and Eagles out of all three of us. Who is who?
Oh, is he throwing shots at me?
I think CG is definitely the Eagles fan. And then Corona's the Rams fan, and I'm the Raiders.
Fuck the Rams.
Oh my God. So
Corona, I think you live next to Rudy. Don't lie.
Corona is just not far off from Rudy. Rudy's in Riverside.
I'm in Riverside right now.
Oh yeah, he's a cool dude. I'm supposed to see him over there, but yeah.
Go with CG week 2. You'll meet him.
Oh, he said he wouldn't be able to.
Just rent a party bus.
Party bus, man.
You probably be drunk before you probably be drunk before the game.
Yeah, it might be just fun to see a lot of these so-called Rams fans out at the stadium. I'll probably just like say, "Hey, where'd you guys go? Where was all that talking? I didn't see y'all."
Right? Yeah.
Hey, you guys would think it's kind of funny. Like, let's say this, how this game goes down to, bro. Let's say I go down to that outcome of the game, and I just come down that elevator or come down the escalator. I say, hey, Rudy, or the other guys, since if I met up with them, I'll say, hey, was that the greatest stairs down? Because honestly, we beat y'all.
All right.
That's all they're bringing up about.
Hey, just scream his name out in the whole stadium. He might hear you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where are you sitting at?
I think I'm going to go in between the 500 level section because that's all they have.
Okay.
The other stuff's pretty expensive, but.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm already getting some works with some guys on my network. So,
so you're high up there. You're at the top.
Yeah, but I'm gonna bring in some guys. I already me and Dion were talking about it early, bro. I'm gonna have a little segment show with Rams House TV and have Dion as the other guy with me, and we're gonna do something called Rep That West.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'm thinking of a theme song. I'm thinking
West Coast.
No, I'm thinking of a theme song. I'm thinking of like a theme intro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get that Ice Cube music into it and make it look cool.
Oh, hell yeah. I know what you're thinking.
West. Rep That West.
Hell yeah.
I might want to put that into it without the copyright bullshit. But
yeah, whip that red.
I think I know people who can give me that track without the copyright shit. Cause I know a couple of people who gave me some recommendation on which ones they won't consider copyright.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of like you look at it that way, but yeah. So I'm going to work on some projects a little bit, but maybe once a week we'll have this NFC segment show. I don't know what's going on with the NFC West Network. It's just been very quiet. Mike just hasn't had no consistency for right now, but he says we're going to work on something pretty soon, but I don't know when. Sorry for those NFC West fans. I know you guys have been waiting on what's been going on, but I have no idea, I talk to Mike sometimes, but not all the time. We don't talk every day. Nah. We talk just like me and Mike just talk business, bro. Like if he needs me to come on to the stream, I come on to the stream, no questions asked. It's not like he checks in and says, "Oh, how you doing, CG? Oh, this and that." No. We just talk business. Me and Mike are business. But when it comes down to it, I'm more than happy to go meet up with him in person. But Mike is a busy man. He's a business guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't bother him like everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for football. It's almost here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't wait. Niners all day, you know that.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Fuck the Rams, fuck the Cowboys. You know what I mean? Yeah.
For sure, man. I guess everybody's leaving. Want to just call it a day then?
Yeah.
Let's let it get it to a 2-hour mark then.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man.
Okay, so we'll end it slowly. But for everybody else, man, thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's been a long-ass time since we did the round check. I know I did my other show with Josh Harper and a bunch of stuff. It had to do with the schedule flexibility. But
yeah, I was gonna hit you up like a couple weeks ago, but I got sidetracked.
I got sidetracked with my schedule, so it was really pretty much killing me yet. And Debo still can't act like a crybaby. What? That's TL, brother.
Yeah,
Debo is he's like the younger TL, but thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna put the round check intro and end this shit.
Hell yeah!
Let's
All right, man.
We gotta get people down and kick them.